Well, hello, Copper Lodge family. This is Tiffany, your resident enrichment ambassador here at Copper Lodge, and I am here today to give you 15 tips on what you can do, and well, 15 ways that you can stay safe online. Of course, currently at the time when the digital world is going omnipresent around the world, there are so many issues that are related to data theft, scams, hacks, ransomware, malware, and all of these threats are constantly increasing. So what we're going to do today, we're going to give you 15 tips on things that you can do and ways that you can stay safe online. The first one, I know everybody is not going to like to hear it, but it is, please stop using free public Wi-Fi for sensitive things. Of course, we all like free Wi-Fi, but there's only some are aware of how harmful it can be. Safe browsing is essential when you're online. So is secure Wi-Fi. So if you're out and about and you're using public Wi-Fi, make sure that you never share your credit card numbers, bank account details, or login credentials. It can easily be hacked and your privacy can be lost. So if you need to check your email or your bank account details, go for it by using your mobile data directly from your phone instead of the free Wi-Fi. This for sure will be the #1 way to help you stay safe online. I hear a lot of talk about VPNs, and a lot of people do not know what a VPN is. A VPN is a virtual private network. So what this is, a VPN will ensure that nobody can see what you are browsing on the internet. Your communication is fully encrypted and surveillance proof, even if you are using an unsecured free Wi-Fi network. Excuse me, your privacy will not be lost by using a VPN. It won't let others keep an eye on your conversation or your personal matters. And using a VPN is one of the most efficient sources to secure your privacy and to stay safe online. It also prevents any would-be cybercrime that can be committed on your computer by hiding your sensitive information. Excuse me, sorry you guys. Ignore spam emails. Now I know nowadays this is getting harder and harder, but please stop interacting with spam emails. There is a higher risk of falling into the trap by trying to negate the system. Spam emails can be recognized as there is a separate folder in your email account for it. Sometimes your valuable messages or documents are transferred to spam, but not all of them are important. Try to stay away from these messages. Sometimes a hacker might pretend to be a CEO and ask you for details. Some messages can be about installing malicious software on your computer. Someone can also pretend to be from your bank and ask you for your bank details. Stay alert. And mostly spam messages have lots of grammatical errors. Don't fall for them to stay safe online. And it's also a form of phishing. So if you get, most commonly the one I seem to get all the time is PayPal and Amazon. Oh, we need you to verify your login with Amazon, or we need to verify your login with PayPal. And the way it starts off is it says, "Dear," and then the rest is just blank. It doesn't say my username. It doesn't say my first name or my last name. It just says, "Dear blank, comma. We need you to verify." That's the #1 giveaway that it's a phishing site. And also, if you go ahead and click on the email hover over the email where it's supposedly coming from, it'll be a whole nother email address. It won't be from who they're representing. So with that, definitely just throw those in the trash. Do not click on any links. Do not input any information that they're asking for. Next, #4, use complicated and robust and strong passwords. A lot of us are guilty of using one password for almost all of our accounts. Passwords are crucial for your safety online. Instead of using a small and secure password, try to create a complex password. And for every account, whether it's social media or professional, keep a different password so that even if one gets hacked, your others will be safe. It's definitely also essential to your banking and payment apps have the most robust passwords. Um, your passwords are essential to safeguard you from database breach, corporate hacks, and other security threats. Also, you can choose multi-factor authentication, and that's also a critical practice that can help you stay safe online. Creating new passwords using special characters, random lowercase, uppercase series of numbers, add numbers, but never try to be too obvious by using direct words from the dictionary that are known to everyone. Most recently, excuse me, I've had my Instagram hacked. Have no idea of how it happened. Like I had a friend, she called me and she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" She was like, "Oh, well, I just got a message from you on Instagram stating that you needed some money to get a tire fixed." And I said, "Well, send me a copy of the message." And the person had changed my email, my password, my phone number, logged me out of Instagram, and went through everyone on my friends list and asked them for money. Thank the Lord, none of my friends sent this person money, but it can happen just that fast. And it took me almost 3 days to get my Instagram account back. Um, Number 5, we're going to go with network security. Your login credentials and other details are now safer than they've ever been before. But when you are outside of your home, there is a chance of your details getting hacked. So it's better to use a VPN and boost your network security. Avoid HTTP websites. If you see any HTTP website instead of HTTPS, don't use it because it can harm your privacy. Because HTTP isn't secure and anyone can track what you're doing on that site. So avoid any URL addresses that start from HTTP. Now, when you are about to post or download anything, make sure you don't regret it later. Oh, no, sorry, mixed that one. Stay alert while downloading and posting. These days, several sites can be proved as a virus for your computer. Always stay alert while you're downloading anything. And if you're about to make a post, make sure that you know that you aren't posting anything private. If you want to post something online, you won't be able to delete it forever. For example, Twitter. So keep that in mind and check whatever you are about to post and make sure that it isn't harming you or others. That is why when you're downloading something from the web, you need to be alert and stay safe online. Now this one, number 7, is a big one. A lot of people don't have traditional time to go out and meet people, so they do tend to look for online sources and online ways to meet people. So online dating has of course become a rampant thing right now, but it is recommended that you stay away from online dating and meeting. Recently, individuals are indulged in dating and meeting their friends online. There are several apps like Tinder that are specific for online dating. Now, it's not bad. It's not all bad. But you do need to be aware of whom you are making friends with. Sometimes people get extorted due to these type of sites. Never rely upon somebody that you're unsure about because you really just never know who's on the other side of that computer that you're corresponding with. Always check the About Me line when you're looking for someone. Numerous people can use fake ads and trap you. So stay away from the counterfeit IDs and always cross-check everything. We live in a time of catfishing, and people always can pretend to be someone they're not. They've always got, well, they can always have an ulterior motive. It's never as simple as it seems as, oh, hey, I like you, I like your profile, I want to get to know you. It can be any plethora of things. I can be pretending to be someone else. It could be somebody from your past. It could be somebody that you're running from. So please just be mindful and be careful when dating online. Try to meet in public places. Never try to meet at someone's house or have someone come to your house. Meet in public places and just try to stay safe and vigilant, especially when it comes to online dating. Keeping your privacy settings on. Um, Hackers can present all over to hack your sensitive information online, or know all about you, which again can lead to extortion or someone making a fake account of yours, like someone took over for me. For instance, Facebook has an option of privacy settings, so you can enable it and all of your details are locked. Like I have my Facebook profile completely locked, so if you do not know the exact way that I have my name on my Facebook profile, you will not be able to find me. I have to give that to you. And even if you do manage to find me through someone else's post, you'll be able to see my picture and the fact that I'm from California, and that's it. You won't be able to look at my friends. You won't be able to look at any of my pictures, any of my posts, and my page is completely locked down. And for the past, I want to say, maybe past month, it's been an influx of weird friends and just random people. Oh, I'm going to add you. I'm not one of the ones, oh, well, yeah, I'll just add any. No, we don't add anybody. I have to actually know you, or if you have friends in common, I'll call my friend and be like, hey, do you know this person? Like, why? It says we have 6 mutual friends in common. Who's this? Always ask around, just never blindly accept friend requests, because you don't know exactly what is coming in the form of that friend request. Another thing you can do, stay alert while purchasing online. People nowadays, of course, especially due to COVID-19, we are inclined to online shop. But make sure that you are shopping from a secured site instead of buying from any website that's offering you a discount. Of course, our favorite sites, Amazon, Walmart, Alibaba, and others, they are secure and they can be trusted. You can rely on them. But it's like a whole lot of the little, and I'm not bashing them all, but a whole lot of the little stores that pop on Facebook, the companies that pop up in the marketplace. It can be questionable sometimes. It's what I've also tend to do, if I see a site and it's questionable for me, I will definitely try to do a reverse lookup on the company. I'll look at the Better Business Bureau reviews. I will look at the reviews of this company, because that's the last thing you want, is to actually spend some money on something that you think you really want. You put your credit card information in there, and 3 days later the site goes dark and you're out of your money, and now your information is floating out there. So just kind of be diligent and do your homework on the sites where you tend to want to spend money. Of course, you can look at them, or what I also do, I ask my friends, I'll put up a quick Facebook post. Hey, has anybody bought from this company? Anybody had any problems with this company? Does anyone really know of this company other than what I'm seeing on this little Facebook page? Just be safe. Again, another way to make sure that you aren't just sending your information out into cyberspace. Number 10, your antivirus program should be up to date. This is one that a lot of us tend to kind of ignore, because when we get computer systems, we get phone systems, we get laptops, we get tablets. Of course, internet security is important, because your personal information and your professional details are available on there, but anyone can use it. So similarly, keeping the antivirus software on your computer is crucial. It will help you in removing any unwanted data and malware viruses. We can say that antivirus internet security software creates a protective layer of security, and this will also help protect the pirate and sensitive information present on your network. With that, you definitely want to keep up to date with it, because you'll always get the little notification, hey, your internet security is about to expire, or it's already expired, please update it. Another thing that we can do, and I would highly recommend, is enroll in a identity theft monitoring program. These programs can alert you to abhorrent activity in various accounts. Like if you have AAA, you can join one with them for free. Now there are certain ones, like I know you can go through the bureaus, the credit bureaus, and enroll in theirs. But I would pick one with a company that is not tied to a credit bureau, so it's not a conflict of interest for me. Um, Another thing we can do online is know who you are dealing with. If you receive an email, or better yet, a phone call from the IRS or from PayPal, please understand and please know that none of these companies are going to call you. They have no reason to call you. Everything is done legitimately with a mail. It's coming in the mail. They're not going to call you. They're not going to reach out to you. They're not going to text you. Any company is not going to ask you for a PayPal gift card. They are not going to ask you for an eBay gift card. Anybody that's coming to you and reaching out to you in this form, please understand that it is a scam. I want you guys to be safe. I don't want to hear that any of my residents or any residents' kids or anyone has been taken advantage of in a scam that can be easily avoided. So if anyone calls you and say, hey, this is PayPal, and in order to unlock your account, we're going to need a PayPal gift card, please don't fall for it. Please be safe. Please go back to this section just to keep an eye on what I was saying. Again, pay attention to the URLs. A lot of the phishing scams, like it'll come from www.ebays.com. So it's always a little filter that'll give it away that it's not a complete legitimate company that you're working with at that time. Another one I forgot, and this is a favorite. Please, 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 please do not open unsolicited email attachments, even if you think it's safe, even if you feel that it's coming directly from the person that says they're sending it to you. Please just be safe and don't get your information attached because you opened a false attachment. Of course, be careful what you post, because people can use things that you post against you, and you just want to be safe at all times. Only use secure network links when browsing, and only download trusted apps. Another one we tend to really overlook and ignore is keep track of who is storing your information. What I've recently started to do is go back, like, you know, if you play the games on Facebook, they'll ask, oh, hey, can we use this information? Hey, can you use that information? I actually went through about a week ago and checked everybody who I gave access to use my picture, to use my postings, and it was ridiculous. It was literally ridiculous. I'd given so many people who really had no reason to have access to all of my stuff, and I just went through and opted out everybody. So a lot of the games you play, a lot of the things you do on Facebook really do not need your permission. They are just trying to be nosy. They are trying to install their cookies on your system and see exactly what you're doing and how they can market that to you. And it's always a case of if you look, like, let's just say I look at a shirt on Fashion Nova, and then I go back into Facebook, and the first thing that pops up is a Fashion Nova ad with that picture that I just looked at. That's how they're tracking your information. All of that isn't needed. So make sure you go through and keep track of who you are allowing to give this information to. Another one I know that we tend to do here is share Wi-Fi. Do not share your Wi-Fi. Like, of course, with people that live in your house, yeah, but if your neighbor, hey neighbor, I was wondering if I could pay you a couple bucks to use your Wi-Fi. No, get your own Wi-Fi. If you can't get your own Wi-Fi, then you can go out and buy a hotspot, but limit people using your Wi-Fi. Don't share your Wi-Fi with your neighbors, especially if you really do not have to. Use shared computers with caution. I know in the early 2000s, the computer bars were really big. I haven't seen them as much nowadays because everybody has a phone, everybody has a tablet, everybody has a computer. So, but just keep in mind that please use shared computers with caution. A lot of people don't do it anymore, but just be cautious. And another thing that we can do last but not least, is secure your mobile device. Um, a lot of us, for the most part, we don't realize the information that we walk around with our phones. Our phones are many extensions of ourselves, and we constantly are feeding data into our phones. Our phones are tracking us. You are geotagging your location. Your friends know where you are. You're checking in at this restaurant. You're checking in at this place. You're checking in at your apartment. You are constantly letting the world know where you are and what you are doing. So please, 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 please be mindful in the fact that you don't have to share so much all the time. I want you guys to be safe out there. I want you guys to be happy, but I also want to make sure that you're using your information the best you can. Um, so, hey, again, this is Tiffany from Copper Lodge. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or you want to watch this video again, please do. Please share it with your friends. Please check in the comments. Let me know that you were here. And I want to thank you for watching my live on how to stay safe online. Thank you guys.